Om Vande Gurunam Charanarvinde Sandarshita Svatma Sukhava Bodhe Nishreyase Changalikayamane Samsarahala Hala Moha Shantye Abahu Purushakaram Shankachakrasi Dharinam Sahasra Shirasam Shvetam Pranamami Patanjalim Stand on your mat with your feet together. Take 2 or 3 breaths before beginning. Bring your mind, your focus, and intent fully to the practice ahead. Arms by your sides, samastitihi. Inhale, arms up, look up at your hands. Exhale, fold forward, lower your head. Inhale, head up, lengthen. Exhale, jump or step back, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full deep breathing. 1. Listen to your breath. Stay with that. 2. 3. Broad shoulders, relaxed neck. 4. 5. With a nice inhale, bring both feet forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, full breath all the way up, hands touch. Exhale, arms to your side. And again, inhale, arms up, look up at your hands. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, head up, lengthen. Take the weight to your hands. Exhale, feet back and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full deep breath. 1. Keep the hands pressing firmly into the floor. 2. Your legs are active. 3. Focus remains on the breath. 4. 5. With an inhale, hop your feet forward, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up, full breath, hands touch. Exhale, arms to your sides. 3 more times. Inhale, arms up, look up at your hands. Exhale, fold forward, lower your head. Inhale, head up, lengthen. Exhale, jump back and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog position. Full deep breath. 1. Always come back to the sound and quality of the breathing. 2. The spine is nice and long. The neck is free. 3. Shoulders relaxed, but moving away from the ears. 4. Keep your legs active, heels moving toward the floor. 5. Inhale, jump forward, lengthen the spine, head up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, full breath all the way up, hands touch. Exhale, arms to your sides. And again, inhale, arms up, look up at your hands. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, head up, lengthen. Exhale, jump back. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Full breath. 1. 2. See how many muscles you can relax while maintaining the structure of the posture. 3. 4, keep the hips lifting while you're pressing down with the hands. 5, with an inhale, jump or step forward, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up, full breath, hands touch. Exhale, arms to your sides. And again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, head up, lengthen. Exhale, jump or step back and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find your breath. 1. Just think of the practice as nothing more than a breathing exercise. 2. 3. The breath will always guide us. 4. Keep coming back to the sound and quality. That's where we will refine our practice throughout our life. 5. Inhale, jump forward, head up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up, arms touch. Exhale, arms to your sides. B. Inhale, bend your knees, raise your arms, hands up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, head up, lengthen. Exhale, jump back and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step forward, right foot, arms up. Exhale and lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Other side, inhale, big step, both arms come up, hands touch. Exhale, control your breath and movement. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full deep breathing. 1. Feel the heat rising in your body. 2. We feed the internal heat through full Ujjayi breathing. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, jump forward, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees, arms up, hands touch. Exhale, legs straighten, arms to your sides. And again, inhale, knees bend, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, head up, lengthen. Exhale, jump or step back and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog, open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big step, right foot forward, arms up, hands touch. Exhale, hands down, step back and lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, arms up, hands touch. Exhale, hands down, step back and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full deep breathing. 1. 2. Feel your palms pressing firmly into the floor. 3. Kneecaps lifting while the heels press down. 4. 5. With an inhale, jump forward, lengthen spine, head up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, raise the arms, hands touch. Exhale, legs straighten, arms to the sides. And again, inhale, knees bend, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, head up, lengthen. Exhale, jump or step back and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, big step. Inhale, arms up, hands touch. Exhale, hands down, step back and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog position. Other side, big step. Inhale, both arms up, hands touch. Exhale, both hands down, step back and lower. Inhale, open the chest, lift upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog position. 1. If your arms are getting tired here, you could bend your knees, take them all the way to the floor, and sit back on your heels. 2. 3. Seek the opposing forces, heels pressing down, hands pressing down, hips lifting up. 4. Stay with your breath. 5. With an inhale, take both feet forward, lengthen your spine, head up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, knees bend, arms up, hands touch, feel the opposing forces. Exhale, legs straighten, arms to your sides. And again, inhale, knees bend, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, head up, lengthen. Exhale, jump or step back and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Turn the left foot in, step forward to the right. Big inhale till the hands touch. Exhale, control your breath and movement, lower to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, left foot forward, both arms up, hands touch. Exhale, and lower to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breathing. 1. 2. Think of downward dog as actually a resting pose. 3. See how many muscles you can release while maintaining the structure of the posture. 4. Make it a breathing exercise, a meditation. 5. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees, arms up, hands touch. Exhale, and arms to your sides. One more time. Inhale, knees bend, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, head up, lengthen. Exhale, jump or step back and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big step, right foot forward, both arms up, hands touch. Exhale, hands down, step back and lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, big step, left foot forward, arms up, hands touch. Exhale, hands down, step back and lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog position. Full deep breathing. 1. Keep your legs active. 2. It's fine if your heels don't reach the floor. Just the intent of bringing them there is all we're looking for. 3. 4. One more breath. Make it a really good one. 5. Inhale, jump forward, head up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, knees bend, arms up, hands touch. Exhale, legs straighten, arms to your sides. Inhale, hop your feet apart, hands to the waist, look up. Exhale, fold, grab the big toes. Inhale, head up, lengthen. Exhale and fold forward. This is Padangusthasana. 1. If you're unable to reach your toes with straight legs, you could bend your knees to get there. 2. If you feel discomfort in the low back, bend the knees. 3. If ever you feel pain or discomfort, it's wise to back out until you're more comfortable. 4. 5. Inhale, head up, lengthen. Exhale, hands under the feet. Inhale, head up. Exhale, fold forward, Padahastasana. Full breath. 1. Seek the opposing forces. Move the shoulders toward the waist and the head toward the floor. 2. 3, elbows moving toward the side of the room. Let your head just hang there like a piece of fruit off of a tree. 4, one more nice big breath. 5, inhale, head up. Exhale, hands to your waist. Inhale up. Exhale, feet together. Inhale, open to the right, arms up. Exhale, extend out over the right leg, look up at your left hand. Utthita Trikonasana, full breathing. 1. Lead through the top of your head and back through your tailbone. 2. If you're holding your big toe, lift up from the toe and pull those upper ribs down. 3. Got to broaden the shoulders. 4. 5. Inhale up. Exhale, pivot, change sides. And deep breathing. 1. 2. If you're unable to reach your toe in this, you can always take your hand to your shin. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, coming up. Pivot, turn. Exhale, folding over. Left hand outside the right foot. Looking up at your right hand. Parivrtta Trikonasana. 1. There are 6 directions of movement we're seeking here. 2. Top of the head forward, tailbone back. 3. Left hand down, right hand up. 4. At the same time, rolling one shoulder under and the other over. 5. Exhale, look down. Inhale, come all the way up. Pivot, change sides. Exhale and lower. If you can't reach the floor, take your hand to your shin. 1. Lengthen through the top of the head. 2. Keep some weight in that back foot and both legs active. 3. Keep your breath full. 4. 5. Exhale, look down. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, hop or step, feet together. Inhale, open to the right, arms up. Exhale, bend the right leg, right hand to the floor. Full deep breathing, left foot pressing into the floor. 1. Utthita Parasvakonasana. 2. If you can't take your hand to the floor, just take your forearm to the top of the leg. 3. 4. A long line from the foot to your fingertips. 5. And with the big inhale coming up. Pivot, change sides, exhale. 1. Push your knee against that arm. 2. Use that opposition of force to roll the chest open. 3. Chin rolling toward the armpit while the gaze at the fingers. 4. Full breath. 5. With the big inhale, come up, turn the left foot in, right foot out. Exhale, bend the right leg. Take the left arm outside the right leg and the right arm by the head. Parivrtta Parasvakonasana. Full breathing. 1. If you can't get fully into this posture, just place your palms together with the elbow outside the knee. 2. Listen to your breath. 3. If we can't breathe, we shouldn't be there. 4. 5. Look down, exhale. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, pivot, change sides. And bending the left leg. Right arm outside. 1. Think of this more than just a twist. It's a spiraling. 2. So you lengthen while you rotate. 3. Try to find that long line on the side of the body. 4. It's fine to keep your hands together like a prayer. 5. Look down, exhale. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, hop or step, feet together. Inhale, open to the right. Hands to your waist, look up, inhale. Exhale, fold forward, hands down. Inhale, head up. Exhale, fold forward. Full deep breathing, Prasarita Padottanasana A. 1, 2, hands and elbows, shoulders width apart. 3, 4, elbows in line with the wrists. 5, with an inhale, lengthen the spine, looking forward. Exhale, hands to your waist. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, pause there. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the waist. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, extend forward. The hands remain on the waist. Prasarita Padottanasana B position. 1. In all of these folding forward things, move your shoulders toward the waist. 2. In this one, press your hands into the waist and use that to broaden the shoulders. 3. Let your head and neck hang freely. 4. Keep the legs active. Shift a little weight forward so you're coming out of your heels. It's fine to bend your knees in these a bit if you need to as well. 5. Inhale, coming all the way up. One big breath, not too fast. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach behind your back. Inhale, lift, look up. Exhale, extend forward. Lift the sit bones up while you drop the shoulders down. 1. Shift a little weight out of your heels, slightly forward. 2. Not so much that you feel like you're falling over, but just a bit. 3. If you know the secondary hand position of this. 4. You could either do that after you're folding forward, or if possible, you would initiate that while you're standing. 5. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, hands to your waist. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward, take your big toes, 2 fingers of each hand. Inhale, head up. Exhale, fold forward again, Prasarita Padottanasana D position. 1. Broaden the shoulders. 2. You can think of moving your elbows toward the sides of the room. 3. While letting the head and neck hang freely. 4. Keep your legs active and the breath full. 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, hands to the waist. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hop or step. Bring your feet together, arms to your sides. Once again, inhale, open to the right. Take your hands behind, like a prayer behind you. Lift your chest, look up, inhale. And exhale, fold forward. While you're folding forward, keep some weight in your back foot. 1. This is Parsvottanasana. There's a tendency to put all the emphasis on the front leg. Keep some in that back foot. 2. 3. Imagine somebody has a string tied to your tailbone, pulling it back. 4. Yet another string pulling your head forward. 5. Big inhale coming all the way up. Turn your feet, lift your chest, look up, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Full breathing. Palms pressing into each other. 1. Try to keep your neck nice and long. 2. 3. Shoulders broad. 4. Breath is full. 5. Inhale coming up. Turn your feet parallel. Release your hands. Exhale, hop or step. Feet together, arms to your sides. Inhale. Raise the right leg. Take the big toe, 2 fingers. Exhale, folding over your leg. Remember your options here. 1. If you can't reach the leg with it straight, then bend it. 2. If that's too difficult, you could also just work from the knee. 3. Keep your standing leg straight. 4. 5. Inhale coming up. Exhale, open leg or knee to the right, gaze to the left, full breathing. 1. Use that big toe, curl it around your fingers. That helps. 2. 3. Full breathing, ribs in. 4. Stand tall. 5. With an inhale, bring your leg to the front. Exhale, fold, try to touch chin to shin. Inhale, coming up. Press your hands into your waist, point the right foot, breathe deep. 1. 2. Use your hands, press them in against the body. 3. Chest is open. 4. 5, and down. Left side, inhale, coming up, take the big toe. Exhale, folding over the leg. 1. Curl that toe around your fingers. 2. Try to lengthen the spine, taking the top of the head toward the foot. 3. 4. 5. Inhale up. Exhale, open, leg to the left, gaze to the right. Full breathing. 1. The Suttita Padangustasana, left side. 2. Shoulders broad. 3. 4. 5. Inhale to the center. Exhale, fold forward, chin to shin. Inhale, coming up. Press your hands into waist, full deep breathing. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Exhale, left leg down. Inhale, right leg up. Taking the foot, supporting the knee. If you can fold forward into this, bind your foot. And folding forward into Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana. If folding forward is not an option, just remain standing, holding the foot and the knee. 1. For those of you folding forward, press that left elbow back. 2. Roll the shoulder back as well. 3. Lengthen through the top of your head so you're not straining the neck. 4. 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, bend the supporting leg. Inhale, come all the way up. Release the right leg, straighten, and feet together. Inhale, left foot up. Exhale, reach around and bind. Fold forward. It's fine if you're remaining standing. You don't have to fold forward. Be aware of your knee. That's the most important thing. 1. If you are folding forward, keep that right hand close to the foot. 2. Keep your neck nice and long. 3. As much as possible, square the hips. 4. 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, bend the supporting leg. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, release the left leg, straighten, and feet together. Take a vinyasa to Utkatasana. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, fold forward, lower your head. Inhale, head up, lengthen. Exhale, take both feet back and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One big movement, hop both feet forward, drop your hips, take your arms up. Full breathing. 1. Ankles touching, toes touching, knees touching. 2. Sit bones are heavy, but your chest is light. 3. Head back just enough to look at your thumbs. 4. Find the oppositions of force. 5. And exhale. Fold forward. Inhale, either head up or feet up. Exhale and jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, big step, right foot forward, both arms up, full breathing. Virabhadrasana A. 1. Think of this as Utkatasana, but with one leg back. 2. So the same opposing forces are at play here. 3. The sit bones are heavy, the chest is light. 4. Keep your ribs in. Full breathing, keep that right knee in line with the heel. 5, straighten the right leg, pivot right foot in, left foot out, and exhale, bend the left leg. Full breathing. 1. Keep the hips squaring, right hip forward, left hip back. 2. Left knee in line with the heel. 3. Reach through your fingers but sink through the tailbone. 4. And 5. Open the arms in line with your legs. Look out over your left fingertips, entering Virabhadrasana B position. 1. 2. Find opposing forces. 3. That means your tailbone is sinking, top of the head lifting. 4. While at the same time shooting energy out your fingertips. Full breath. 5. With an inhale, straighten the left leg, left foot in, right foot out, bend the right leg, gazing out over the right fingertips. 1. Think of your spine and your arms as forming a cross shape. 2. The spine is nice and long, the arms parallel to the floor. 3. Back foot turned in just slightly. 4. Back foot firmly grounded. 5. Exhale. Take both hands down, step back and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Remember your options here, and inhale, jump or hop, come all the way through, straighten your legs in preparation for Dandasana. Then exhale, lift your chest as you lower your chin. Full deep breathing, both legs active. 1. 2. Rather than lifting your heels up in the air, think of sliding them forward away from you. 3. 4. Create a nice vessel for breath with your chest. 5. With an inhale, extend forward, take your big toes, lengthen. Exhale and fold forward, shoulders moving down toward your waist. 1. If you're unable to reach the toes with straight legs, then bend your legs. That's perfectly fine. 2. 3. Shoulders moving down toward the waist, top of the head toward the toes. 4. Elbows moving toward the sides of the room. 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, B, reaching around the feet. Inhale, lengthen head up. Exhale, fold forward. 1. If you need to bend your knees, that's perfectly fine. 2. The reason the hands are in this position is to pull the outer edges of the feet back. 3. Changes the stretch a little bit. 4. Lengthen with each inhale. 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, reach even further if you can grab a wrist. Inhale, head up. Exhale, enter. If you're unable to reach all the way around, then repeat A or B. That's perfectly fine. 1. 2. Think of inhales as lengthening actions, exhales as deepening. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, head up, lengthen. Exhale, release, hands down, cross your legs. Inhale, lift, and exhale, jump back. Inhale, upward dog, full breath. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, use your favorite method of coming all the way through. Exhale, hands back, fingers toward the toes. Inhale, hips up, head back, full breath. 1. 2. If you're unable to do this with straight legs, then bend them. 3. So you'd look more like a tabletop. 4. Otherwise, the feet come down by the hips lifting up. 5, and come down once again, cross your legs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, jump. Inhale, upward dog, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, once again, coming all the way through any way It's most appropriate for you. Exhale, right foot up and bind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folding forward into Ardha Baddha Padma Paschimottanasana. 1. 2. Try to keep your shoulders on an even level. 3. Upper legs are almost parallel to each other. 4. There's a tendency to want that right leg to be way out to the side. Try to keep it in line more with the left leg. 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release, hands down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, jump. Inhale, upward facing dog, open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming through. Exhale, left foot up in half lotus, reach around and bind. Inhale, head up. Exhale, fold forward. If you're unable to bind like this, with the hand behind your back, just remain sitting up. 2. Perfectly fine. Be aware of your knees. 3. It's not worth it folding forward if you're not quite ready for that. Let your hips open slowly over time. 4. 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release, both hands down, cross your legs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. If you can enter this from down dog, do so. Inhale, coming through. Right leg back, left leg straight, both hands clasp. And exhale as you enter Triangle Kakapata Paschimottanasana and breathing 1. 2. If you really feel like you're falling over, then put something under that left hip. 3. Keep your knees close together. 4. And the toes of that right foot pointing straight back. Trying to keep the little toe and big toe on the floor. 5. Inhale, head up, lengthen. Exhale, release, hands down. If you can jump back from here, do so. Inhale, lift. Exhale, jump back. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left side, inhale, coming through. If you can't jump into it, just come through and then take that left leg back. Both hands forward. Lengthen the spine. And entering Triangle Kakapata Paschimottanasana, left side. 1. 2. With inhales, lengthen toward the foot. 3. 4. Be sure your foot is in the correct position. Don't point your toes out to the side. Keep them pointing straight back. 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, jump back. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, coming all the way through once again. Exhale, right leg in, left leg straight, 90-degree angle between the knees. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, enter Janu Shirshasana A, right side. 1. 90-degree angle between the knees. 2. There's a little spinal rotation happening here. 3. So it's not moving straight ahead, it's spiraling with the upper body over the leg. 4. 5. With an inhale, lengthen. Remember your options here. Exhale, hands down. If you need to leave them out between sides, do so. Otherwise, inhale, lift. Exhale, jump back. Upward facing dog, inhale, full breath. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, coming through. Exhale, left side. Both hands forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, enter. Janu Shirshasana A, left side. 1. Roll that left hip back a bit. 2, while at the same time, bringing your head out toward that right foot. 3, shoulders moving down toward the waist. 4, keep your breath nice and full. 5, and with an inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Cross the legs. Remember your options. Inhale, lift. Exhale, jump back. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, coming all the way through. Exhale, Janu Shirshasana B, sitting on the right heel, both hands forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, and enter. 85-degree angle between your knees. 1. Full breath. 2. If it's too intense to do this posture, then repeat A. 3. There's 2 foot positions here. One is toes pointing out to the side. The other is toes pointing down toward the heel. 4. Use the one most appropriate for your practice today. 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. Hands down, cross your legs. If you need to leave vinyasa out between sides, you may. Otherwise, inhale, lift up. Exhale, and jump back. Upward dog, inhale, full breath. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, coming all the way through. Exhale, sitting on the left heel, both hands forward and bind. Inhale, head up. Exhale, fold forward. Shoulders moving toward the waist. 1, you still have this spiraling action, upper body rolling out over that right leg a little bit. 2, but while you're rotating, you're lengthening. 3, keep the elbows away from the floor. 4, heel position is just in front of the anus and just behind the genitals. 5, inhale, head up. Exhale, release, hands down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, and jump. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming all the way through. And preparing for Janu Shirshasana C. Take the right heel in the left hand, rotate the foot, bring the foot in toward the left thigh, both hands forward. Lengthen, inhale, and fold forward, exhale. Use an alternative for this. You can stay sitting up, holding that heel and foot without folding forward at all. 1. Full breathing, shoulders moving back. 2. And there's no need to fold forward. You can leave your hands on your shin. 3. Keep that left leg active. 4. If you are fully in the posture, push that right heel into the inner left thigh. 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release, hands down. Remember your options here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, jump. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come all the way through. Left side. Rotating the foot, bringing both hands forward. No hurry, remain sitting up if necessary. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, and fold forward. Keep your right leg active. 1. Push the left heel into the inner right thigh. 2. At the same time, roll the thigh into that left heel. 3. Shoulders moving back. 4, if you create that dynamic between heel and leg, it'll relieve some of that pressure in your toes and knee. 5, inhale, head up. Exhale, release, hands down, cross your legs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, jump. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Once again, inhale, coming all the way through. Exhale, bend the right leg, extend forward with the right arm. Bring that back around the right leg, left hand behind as well. Then lengthen. Exhale and fold forward. Full deep breath. 1, left leg is active. Keep about a hand's width between the right foot and the left thigh. 2. 3. Keep the right arm pushing back against that right shin. 4. Every inhale takes you a little closer to that left foot. 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release hands down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, jump. Use the up dog to open the chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming through. Exhale, left side, extend forward, reach out with that left arm, wrap it around the left leg, reach behind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Full breath. 1. Right leg is active. 2. If you are clasping your hands, let the wrapper be the grabber. 3. That means left hand holding the right wrist. 4. 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. Cross your legs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, jump back. Inhale, big lift. Open the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming through. Exhale, Marichyasana B position. Left foot half lotus, right knee up. If that's not an option, leave the left foot on the floor, tuck it behind the right heel. Wrap your right arm around the right leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folding forward. Full deep breath. 1. Use the option that's most appropriate for your practice today. 2. Doesn't even matter if you could do this yesterday. Maybe your body's a little different today. 3. Try to keep that right foot and right knee in line. 4. The left knee is opening out to the side. 5. Inhale and lift the chest. Exhale, release and unravel from the posture. Then with an inhale, lift. Exhale and jump back. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog position. Inhale, coming through. Preparing for the second side. Right foot half lotus. Left knee up. If that's too extreme, put the right foot on the floor, tuck it behind that left heel. Folding forward, wrapping the left arm around the left shin. Inhale, head up. Exhale, folding forward. Deep breath. 1. Try to keep that left foot and left knee in a vertical line. 2. Shoulders on an even plane if possible. 3. Neck nice and long. Extend through the top of the head. 4. Remember, it's perfectly fine if that foot's still on the floor behind the heel, or you can just sit up and don't fold forward at all. 5. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, release the posture. Both hands down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, and jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog, full breath. Exhale, downward facing dog position. 1 big inhale, come all the way through from downward dog, straighten the legs, bend the right leg, trying to take that left arm all the way around, wrapping around the right leg, bringing your hands back behind you. If that's not an option, just hug the leg with your left arm, leaving the right hand on the floor behind you. This is Marichyasana C position. Full breathing. 1. Attempt to keep that right foot and right knee in line. 2. There's a tendency to pull that right knee way across the body to get into the posture. 3. If you do that, then try to bring it back to that center line. 4. 5. Inhale, look to the front. Release, both hands down, cross your legs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog, full breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming all the way through. Exhale, left leg up, wrapping around, taking the right arm outside the leg, bringing it all the way around that left leg. If that's not an option, just hug the leg with your right arm, left hand on the floor. 1. The more length we can create, the more breath we've got. 2, keep that left knee as much as possible in line with the foot. 4, 5, inhale, look to the front, and release, exhale, hands down. Remember your vinyasa options here. Inhale, lift, exhale, jump. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog position. Inhale, coming through. Exhale, Marichyasana D, left foot half lotus, right knee up. Remember, you could put that left foot behind the right heel and then twist, or if it's in half lotus and you can't quite get all the way around, just hug that leg with your left arm and sit up tall. Otherwise, you're wrapping all the way around, clasping your hand behind your back and breathing deep. 2, if you're flexible enough, that left arm is holding the right wrist. 3, and your right hand is holding onto that shin. 4, 5, inhale, look to the front. Exhale, release, hands down. Remember your vinyasa options. Inhale, lift. Exhale, jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Use your vinyasas to erase that previous posture. Inhale, coming all the way through. Exhale, other side. Right foot half lotus, left knee up. If you need to put that foot on the floor behind the heel, that's perfectly fine. Listen to your breath and listen to your body. Listen to your knees. Don't hurt yourself. This is Marichyasana D, second side. 1, 2. Remember, the ability to walk is far more valuable in a day than the ability to get into a yoga posture. 3. Be practical, reasonable. Focus on your breath. 4. Remember, this is a meditation. 5, inhale, look to the front. Exhale, release. Hands down, cross your legs. Full deep breathing. Inhale, lift. Exhale, jump back. Inhale, upward dog, open your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Directly from downward dog, inhale, come through, bring your toes up to eye level. Navasana position. 1. Full breathing. 2. Legs are active, toes are pointed. 3. Arms parallel to the floor and parallel to each other. 4. Low back lifting. 5. Hands down, cross your legs. Inhale, up and down. 4 more times. 1. Full deep breathing. 2. If you find that your boat is sinking here, just bend your knees a little bit. 3. If that doesn't work, you might even need to hold behind the knees a little bit. 4. And 5. Inhale and up and down again. 3 more times. 1. Keep your focus. Keep your face relaxed. 2. Legs are active. Use your adductor muscles. 3. That's the muscles on the inner legs, pulling them together. 4. Keep your focus, but stay relaxed. 5. Hands down, cross your legs. Inhale, up and down. 2 more times. 1. Navasana is like the peak of a mountain in the practice. 2. You're getting close to the top of the mountain here. 3. After this, there's a lot less vinyasas. 4. 5. Hands down, cross the legs. Inhale, up and down. Last one. 1. 2. Keep your focus. 3. Lift your low back as best you can. 4. Try to keep your sit bones in contact with the floor, not the sacrum. 5. Inhale, lift, and exhale, jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. If you can enter this from down dog, go directly forward, both legs around, cross your feet, And exhale and fold forward into Bhujapidasana. Full breathing. 1. If folding forward is an option, remain upright. 2. If it's not possible to cross your legs, just leave your feet on the floor outside your hands. 3. 4. Listen to your breath. 5. Inhale, head up. If you know how to jump out of this, straighten your legs, lift your hips, curl the feet back, and jump. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. If jumping out of that wasn't a possibility, then just use whatever vinyasa you need to. From downward dog, then inhale. If you can jump into Kurmasana, do so. Otherwise, jump through, bend your knees, and then take the arms back. Try to keep the back of your legs, the back of your knees, as close to your shoulders and upper arms as possible. Fold forward as far as is appropriate for you. 1. Keep the legs active. 2. Quadriceps working. 3. If I were to look at this posture from up above, from the sky, 4. It should look like 2 V's, one crossed over the other. And 5. Back out of the posture enough to bend the knees and take the arms behind the back. And then bring the feet toward each other. If you're putting your legs behind your head and you can do that, you can sit up, take the left leg back and then the right leg back, and then lower your head toward the floor, bring your arms behind and clasp. 1. Use whatever variation is appropriate. 2. Even if you can't cross the feet, that's fine. They might be far away from each other. 3. 4. Maybe the hands aren't clasped either. Just stay with whatever is appropriate for you and breathe deep. 5. And use your favorite method of exit from here. You can either lift up from whatever position you're in or unravel yourself and then take a standard vinyasa and jump back. Then inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, inhale once again all the way through. Exhale, placing your legs in lotus, half lotus, or no lotus position in preparation for Garbha Pindasana. Now, if you're in no lotus, just reach around and grab your ankles. If you are in lotus, try to put your right arm through the legs and then your left arm through. If this is not an option, just reach around and hug your legs. It helps when sliding the arms through to push them through at an angle rather than straight through. Regardless of what position you're in, take your feet and legs away from the floor, balance, and breathe. 2. If your arms are all the way through, try to put your chin in your hands. 3. 4. If you're not, that's fine. Your arms are just reached around holding your ankles. 5. And then tuck your chin and round your back 9 times around. 1, 2, 3. Exhale back and inhale up. 4. Coming all the way around. 5, 6. Use your exhales and inhales to help. 7, 8, 9. Into Kukutasana. 1. Full breathing. If you're in lotus, you tried to lift all the way up from there. 2, 3. If you're not in lotus, your hands on the floor, you're lifting up the best you can. 4, 5, and coming down. If you're in lotus with your arms through, take your arms out. You can try to jump back from lotus or unravel your legs and take whatever vinyasa is appropriate for you. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, from downward facing dog, come all the way through to sitting, straighten your legs. Then with an exhale, bring both feet in. Take your fingers on top of the feet, your thumbs inside. Open the feet like a book. Inhale, lift your chest. Then exhale and extend forward. This is Baddha Konasana A position. 1. Full deep breathing. Don't worry if you're not folded forward very much. That's fine. 2. The main thing is to try to open the hips. 3. By opening your feet like that, it helps to open the hips. 4, you can grip your gluteal muscles just a little bit also to help. Try to create length every time you inhale. 5, and now with an inhale, sit all the way up. And with an exhale, draw your chin into your chest. Full deep breathing. 1, keep the low back lifted. 2, there's a tendency to collapse a little in the low back. 3, you can use your hands lifting the feet to help open and to lift the low back. 4, 5, with an inhale, look forward. Exhale, release, hands down, cross your legs. And inhale, lift. Exhale, and jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog, full breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Once again, inhale, coming all the way through. With an exhale, open your feet wide and grab the outside edges of the feet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folding forward into Upavishta Konasana. 1. Keep the knees pointing up at the sky. 2, there's a tendency for the feet to want to roll in here. Try to keep the legs activated and the knees pointing up. 3, shoulders are broad. 4, press back through the tailbone and forward through the head. 5, inhale and pop up or sit up. Hold the outside edges of your feet. 1, lift the low back. Balance on your sit bones. It's almost like you're falling forward. 2, 3, take the feet as wide as you can while still holding on to them. 4, see if you can keep hold of the outside edges of those feet. And 5, use your favorite method of jumping back. And inhale, lift. Exhale, jump. Take your inhale to open the heart, lift the chest, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming all the way through. Exhale, lie down on your back. Inhale, take both legs up over your head. Exhale, open the feet wide, catch the big toes, and breathe. Supta Konasana. 1, imagine you're in shoulder stand. At least that's the position of your upper back. 2, so your back is nice and long, lifting all the way up through the hips. 3, holding on to the toes. If that's not possible, straight legs, bend them. 4, 5. Now, as you inhale, roll up, come over the top like a Ferris wheel, and then exhale down. Inhale, head up, still holding the feet. Exhale, release, hands down. Inhale, lift, using whatever method is appropriate for you, and exhale and jump back. Then moving through your upward facing dog with an inhale, downward facing dog with an exhale. Once again, inhale, coming all the way through. Then exhale, lie down on your mat. Now with an inhale, take your right leg up, grab the big toe. Exhale, sit up toward the leg. Full deep breathing. This is Supta Padangustasana. 1, slide the fingertips of the left hand toward the left knee. 2, keep your head away from the floor. 3, it's as though you're lifting up, trying to touch your chin to your shin. 4, if it's not possible to hold that right leg with it straight, then you can bend it. And 5, with an inhale, take your head down. Exhale, open, leg to the right, gaze to the left. Use your left hand to help hold that hip down. 1, full breath. 2, open straight out to the side. 3, if you need to hold the inner knee and keep the leg bent, that's fine. 4, otherwise you're holding onto that toe, curling it around your fingers. And 5, with an inhale, come to the center. Exhale, chin to shin. Inhale, head down. Exhale, release, right leg down. And ready for the left. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, sitting up toward the leg. Full deep breathing. 1, slide your right hand down toward that right knee. 2, You'll feel the abdominal area engaging here. 3. Full breath. 4. Keep the right leg active. And 5. With an inhale, head down. Exhale, open, leg to the left, gaze to the right. You're using the right hand to hold that hip down to the floor. 1. It's more important to keep the hips down than how far out that foot goes. 2. Maybe your foot's high in the air, but just open as far as you can while keeping the hips down. 3. Full breath. 4. 5. Inhale to the center. Exhale, sitting up toward the leg. Inhale, head down. Exhale, release. If you're doing chakrasana, first slide down on your mat in preparation, then lie down your back. Take your legs over, and then lower to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. If you're not doing chakrasana, remember your options. Exhale, downward facing dog. And one option is just to do vinyasa instead. Once again, inhale, come all the way through. Exhale, lie down on your back. Inhale, bring both legs up over your head. With an exhale, reach back, grab your big toes. Don't stay here. Instead, inhale, roll up, balancing on your sit bones, lifting the low back. 1. Gazing up at the ceiling. 2. Arms are straight, legs are straight, if possible. 3. It's not possible. Legs straight, bend the legs. 4. Whatever you need to do, just to facilitate your practice. And 5. With an exhale, release, hands down. Use your favorite method of jumping back here. Inhale, lift up. And exhale and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Staying with the rhythm of your breath. Inhale, coming through. Exhale, lie down. Same preparation as before. Inhale, both legs up over the head. Then exhale, reach back, grab the outside edges of the feet. Then inhale, rolling all the way up, feet pointed. Then exhale, pulling the legs in toward the chest and the chest toward the legs. 1. Gazing up at your toes. 2. If you had a hard time rolling up there, just bend your knees on the way up. That'll help. 3. Also, you push your feet away from you as you're coming up. That also helps. 4. Keep your breath full. Low back lifting. It's fine if you need to bend your knees to do this, or even hold behind the legs. 5. Inhale, head back, arms straight. Exhale, once again, release. Taking your favorite vinyasa, and inhale, lift. And exhale, jump back. If you need to leave that vinyasa out, that's fine. Upward dog, inhale. Build to them over time. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, once again, coming all the way through to sitting. Exhale, lie down on your back. Now, if you know Setu Bandhasana, just go all the way up into it, right up into it by bringing your feet in, turning the heels out, lifting the chest, taking the head back, and then pushing the hips up with the arms crossed over the shoulders. If that's not possible, just stay at the preparation. Leave your hips on the floor and your head on the floor and your feet on the floor. If you're already up there, that's probably 2. Another option is leave your shoulders down and raise only the hips. 3. Use the appropriate option for you. 4. Don't hurt yourself. There's no hurry in yoga. 5. Exhale and come down. Yoga is a lifelong journey. Now, after you come down, you've got to get prepared to do chakrasana. So once again, slide down on your mat and then lie down on your back. If you're not doing chakrasana, sit up and take a vinyasa. Otherwise, chakrasana, feet go over, and then exhale and lower to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale to downward facing dog. Now we're ready to enter the closing sequence. Inhale, come all the way through, and then exhale, lie down on your back. If you can go all the way up to full Urdhva Dhanurasana the first time, that's fine. If you need to use a variation for 1 or 2 of them, that's perfectly fine. Otherwise, feet parallel, draw them in toward the hips, hands in position, and with an inhale, lift the hips up and breathe. 1. There's a tendency for all of us to turn our toes out like a duck here. 2. Try to keep your feet as parallel as you can. 3. Knees rolling in just a bit. Push with your legs. 4. And 5. With an exhale, come all the way down. Either all the way to your back, or if you want to stop on top of your head, move your hands close to your feet. And then going up, second time, Urdhva Dhanurasana. 1. It's okay if you needed to keep your shoulders down. 2. Or maybe you just came up and stopped on top of your head as a variation. 3. Listen to your body. Build your practice slowly over time. 4. 5, and come down, either all the way or stop on your head. Bring your hands even closer to your feet and lift up again. 1. This is Urdhva Dhanurasana. Third time, full deep breathing. 2. 3. Keep your legs active. That's an important part. 4. Particularly if you want to stand up out of this one day. 5. You're going to need to use your legs, but not today. Exhale and lower down onto your back. Slide down on your mat. Lie down on your back again. Preparation for Chakrasana. If you're not doing Chakrasana, take a Vinyasa. Otherwise, take both legs over and exhale to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog position. Once again, inhale, coming all the way through to sitting, both legs straight. Exhale, fold forward to whatever your deepest grip is in Paschimottanasana. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Now we're staying here for 10 breaths, so just slowly sink into this. 1. Keep your legs active. 2. Shoulders moving back toward the waist, head toward the feet. 3. Let the breath draw you deeper into this posture. 4. If you can't quite reach your feet, you could hold your shins. 5. 6. Or you might even find it necessary to slightly bend your knees. 7. Main thing is to use your breath. 8. So that each time you inhale, the spine gets longer. Each time you exhale, you sink a little deeper. 9. One more full deep breath. 10. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release, hands down. Cross your legs. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog position. Inhale, coming all the way through to sitting. Exhale, lie down on your back. And then inhale, if possible, going directly up to Salamba Sarvangasana. If that's not possible, you might have to take your feet over your head for a moment and then go all the way up. Try to get your shoulders rolled under your body to keep the neck from the floor. Those of you that went straight up there, that's already about 2. We're going to stay for 10 counts. 3. Point your fingers up toward your feet rather than pointing them in toward each other. 4. Trying to keep your upper arms as parallel as possible. Those elbows want to slide out. 5. But try to keep them pulling in toward each other. 6. That'll help you to keep your neck away from the floor. 7. If your breath is restricted or you feel any pain at all, roll your hips down toward your hands. 8. That means you don't have to go so high in this posture. 9. Remember, if we can't breathe, we shouldn't be there. No exceptions to that. So if you need to roll your hips down toward your hands, no problem. 10. Exhale, both legs down toward the floor. Lace your fingers together. Pull your hands down toward the floor. We're entering Halasana position. Full deep breath. 1. Keep your spine lifting as though you're still in shoulder stand. 2. Take the tops of the toes onto the floor so your feet are pointed. 3. Use the fact that the hands are laced together to help pull the shoulders under. 4. Your legs are active. 5. Now, if you were unable to get your feet to the floor at all, that's perfectly fine, but you might have to keep your hands on your back for support. 6. If your hips keep falling down, you'll need to keep your hands back there just like you were in shoulder stand. 7. Otherwise, the legs are straight, the feet are on the floor. 8. Exhale, lower your knees toward the floor. Karnapidasana. Full deep breathing. Now the back has to round. 1. That's allowing the knees to come down toward the floor. 2. There's no way you can stay up here. You might have to keep your hands on the back. 3. Otherwise, fingers laced together, shoulders rolling under. 4. We're still trying to keep the neck away from the floor. 5. If your knees do reach the floor or the sides of the head, you pull the knees in against the ears. That's where this posture gets its name. 6. The ear pressure posture. 7. Full deep breathing. Let the breath be the thing that takes your knees closer to the floor. Don't force it. 8. With an inhale, bring both legs all the way back up towards shoulder stand. After you're up there, place your legs in lotus or just crossed legs. It's fine if you cannot get in lotus. If you can, place the hands on the knees, straighten your arms, and lift. 1. This is Urdhva Padmasana. 2. The spine is lifting. 3. Create opposing forces by pressing your hands up, but at the same time pushing the knees down. 4. 5. You might have to keep your hands in your back for support here. 6. But eventually, you want your arms straight, hands on the knees. 7. Listen to your breath. Keep it full. If it's restricted, you might be too deep in the posture. Back out till you find your breath. 8. Exhale, lowering your legs toward your chest. Reach around your thighs into Pindasana position. Full breathing. 1. 2. If you're not in lotus, reach around. Try to clasp your ankles or hands together. 3. If you are in lotus, you're pulling your legs in toward your chest. 4. Reaching around and trying to clasp your hands together. 5. If you need to keep your hands in your back for support, that's okay. 6. Never sacrifice your breath just to get into a posture. 7. 8. With an exhale, roll your hips down. As your hips come down, press your elbows down, lift your chest, and take your head back as your knees come toward the floor. If you're in lotus, take your hands, reach out and grab your feet and pull with the shoulders and open the chest and breathe. 1. This is Matsyasana. 2. The fish posture. Try to keep your elbows away from the floor if you can. 3. So that you're pulling more from the shoulders. 4. This using of the hands and the shoulders. 5 is one of the things that helps take that weight off of the neck. 6. If you are not in lotus, keep your legs crossed, but maybe hold the inner thighs. 7. And you'd be pulling with your hands just as if you were in lotus, but you'd be holding the inner thighs instead of the feet. 8. Inhale, release the feet, straighten the legs, straighten the arms, feet together, hands together, Uttanapadasana. 1. 2. Full deep breath. Keep your legs active. 3. That means you're using the inner legs pulling against each other. 4. Also engage the abdominal muscles. 5. Use the muscles on the side of your body as well, and reach out with your hands. 6. All of these things will help to take the pressure off the neck. 7. And 8. Exhale and come down. If you're doing Chakrasana, take your legs directly over and exhale to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From downward dog, inhale, hop forward to a kneeling position and preparation for headstand. Fix the distance between your elbows, lace your fingers together, take your head down. Straighten your legs, walk your feet in toward your face, and then lift all the way up. Shirshasana. We're going to count to 15 here. If you need to come down early, that's fine. 1. Keep the center of the top of your head on the floor. 2. There's a tendency to move a little more toward the forehead here. 3. If you do that, you bend the neck, which is not a good thing if you're bearing weight on your head. 4. So you want the neck nice and straight, which means the center of the top of the head needs to be on the floor. 5. But even though this is called headstand, I want you to think of it as a forearm balance. 6. So that you're pushing the wrists onto the floor. 7. Keep your legs extending up, feet pointed. 8. 9. Full breathing. 10. There's even a variation where you might lift your head off of the floor. 11. 12. But the point is, don't put all the weight on your head. 13. If you need to come down early, that's okay. 14. 15. Exhale and lower your legs halfway down. If you needed to come down early, that's fine. Just rest in child's pose. 1. Otherwise, your legs are halfway down now. 2. Don't strain. Don't stay up longer than is appropriate for you. 3. It's important to build the practice over a long period of time. 4. You have to think in terms of decades when practicing yoga. 5. It's not a matter of a couple months or a couple years. 6. 7. You must be patient when doing yoga. 8. The strongest trees in the forest grow the slowest. Full breathing. 9. Listen to your breath. 10. Inhale all the way back up. But we don't stay there. Exhale, coming all the way down. Feet to the floor, bend your knees, sit back on your heels. You can leave your hands right where they were when you were in headstand. Take your forehead down and relax. 1. This posture we stay in for a little while to allow the blood to regulate again. So there's no hurry, just breathing fully and deeply. 2. Nice easy breath. Let the neck relax as well. 3. Shoulders are relaxing. Each time you inhale and exhale, feel your ribs expanding and falling against your legs. 4. Your breath may not be aligned actually totally with my counting. Just think of it as length of time. 5. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, and jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog position. From here, inhale, come all the way through to sitting. Exhale, place your legs in lotus, half lotus, or no lotus. Use the most appropriate variation for your practice today. Don't hurt your knees. There's no hurry, there's no rush. Listen to your body. If you're in lotus, reach around. Try to grab the top foot first. That means left arm around first, then right. Inhale, lift the chest, then exhale, extend forward. This is known as Baddha Padmasana, or you'll also hear it called Yoga Mudra. Focus on your breath. Take your hips back as you take your head forward. 1. Full breathing. 2. 3. Keep the neck nice and long, shoulders back, chest open. 4. Staying for a count of 10. If you need to come out early, that's fine. 5. 6. 7, 8, 9. With every inhale, go a little further through the top of your head and a little further back through your tailbone. 10. Inhale, sitting up. Exhale, back of the hands on the knees, thumb and index fingers touching. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lower your chin into Padmasana position, your classic yogi posture. 1. Be aware of the abdominal area. 2. Trying to keep it controlled so you don't see the belly rising and falling, but rather the chest and the ribs. 3. The back of the hands are on the knees, thumb and index fingers touching as though you're holding a little flower between the fingers. 4. 5. The other 3 fingers of each hand are extended, elongated. 6. There's no hurry. Think beyond your lungs. Imagine your body is a huge vessel for breath. 7. So when you inhale and exhale, imagine you're filling and emptying the entire body. 8. 9. 10. Inhale, lift your gaze to the front. Then exhale, place your hands on the floor beside your hips. And then inhale and lift your body and look straight ahead. Full deep breathing. 1. Relax your face. 2. This is known as Tolasana or Utplutahi. 3. Keep the feet in front of the arms. 4. If you're not in lotus, it's a little harder. 5. 6. Keep your focus. If you need to come down early, that's fine. Don't strain. 7. In this posture, we're engaged with the bandhas fully. 8. So the abdominal area is controlled, focusing fully on the breath, surcharging the body. 9. 10. And exhale, come down. Use your favorite method. If you want to jump back from lotus, you may. Otherwise, release your legs from lotus and jump back, or take your standard vinyasa. Move through upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming all the way up. Svasti prajabhyaha paripalayantam nyayena margena mahim mahishaha go brahmanebhyaha shubhamastu nityam loka samasta Sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Inhale, arms up, look up at your hands. Exhale, fold forward, lower your head. Inhale, head up, lengthen. Exhale, jump or step back, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, and then with an inhale, come all the way through. Exhale, and roll down onto your back for Shavasana. Full deep breathing. And then relax the breath. So just to facilitate your relaxation, take a big inhale through the nose and then exhale through your mouth with a sigh. Do that 3 times. Big inhale and One more time. Bigger inhale. Really letting go. Your heart rate and your breath rate begin to slow down. No more effort. Imagine the space between your joints increasing and your bones just settling into alignment. Feel the energy in your body, the life force, the prana, the purpose of our yoga. Use this energy to heal any areas of weakness or soreness. Or simply take that energy, draw it deep into your core, like a sponge soaking up water, like a flower drinking energy from the rays of the sun. Begin to bring some awareness back to your breath. And then bring a bit of movement into your fingers and your toes, and then into your hands and your feet. Take a big inhale, raise your arms over your head and stretch. Then exhale, relax right there. Bring your knees up to your chest. Give yourself a big hug, pulling the knees into the body. Then rock side to side, increasing the rocking just a little more each time until you tip all the way over onto one side, release your knees and sink into the floor. And then slowly sit up. You've now completed the full primary series. You can now take the benefits of that practice with you, carry it with you throughout the rest of your day. Namaste.